it's Carrie. In today's 5-Minute Friday, I'm going to talk about JANE. JANE stands for Journal Author Name Estimator, and it's a web-based discovery tool that can help match you up with journals where you could potentially publish. That is, journals that publish works similar to your own. JANE is copyrighted by the Biosemantics Group, funded by the Netherlands Bioinformatics Center, and created and maintained by Dr. Martin Schumi. You can access JANE on the web at jane.biosemantics.org. JANE pulls its information from PubMed, a large public platform from the U.S. National Library of Medicine and the National Center for Biotechnology Information. In PubMed, you'll find both Medline indexed journals and PubMed Central or PMC indexed journals. Medline indexed journals undergo much scrutiny in order to be indexed in Medline, but for PubMed Central or PMC journals, the process for indexing is less stringent. For this reason, JANE has a warning on the front page that you should be careful. Quote, JANE relies on the data in PubMed, which can contain papers from predatory journals, and therefore these journals can appear in JANE's results. To help identify high-quality journals, JANE now tags journals that are currently indexed in Medline and open access journals approved by the Directory of Open Access Journals, otherwise known as the DOAJ. End quote. Because JANE is collecting data from PubMed, I solely recommend JANE for authors and potential authors working in biomedical and life sciences. Authors in the humanities and other disciplines are probably not going to find JANE very useful. Let's do some sample searching. It's a really simple search interface. You can search with your potential title and/or abstract in the main box. Let's take a look. For the sake of demonstration, I'll enter a published abstract. I'm using this article by Chapman et al. Ideally, you'd be using your own, as yet unpublished title and/or abstract. When I click Find Journals, I get a list of journals listed in order of confidence. These journals may be worth investigating to see if I want to publish with them. Note the tags for High Quality Open Access, Medline Indexed, and PMC. Use caution always, and in particular, investigate journals that are only indexed in PMC. You can also learn more about the article influence. It's a score that's very similar to the impact factor score of a journal, but it's weighted based on the influence of the journals from which the citations are received. The blue bar indicates the percentage of journals in Medline that have a lower score. This information comes from eigenfactor.org, where you can read more about journal metric scores. I'll be sure to put a link in the video description below. For any journal, you can click on Show Articles, where you can view articles on which the confidence score is based. You can also click on Explore More in PubMed. Continue to scroll through the list or return to the main search page. You can use the same title or abstract search to find authors that are a potential match, and maybe potential collaborators. You can also find articles that are similar, which could be helpful to see if you've missed anything important, although I do recommend working with a librarian or information specialist to be very thorough. Note that under the search box, you can scramble your abstract, and you can also show extra options that allow you to limit by language, publication type, open access options, and journals in PubMed Central only. Back at the top of the search box, note that you have the option to use keywords instead of your title and abstract. This is simply another way to do the same thing. You can use your keywords to find journals, authors, and articles. Always make sure that you can verify that the journal is trustworthy and reputable. You might try using the Think, Check, Submit checklist at thinkchecksubmit.org, which I will talk about in an upcoming 5-Minute Friday. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.